Hi guys, it's Eva speaking. Welcome to the Sims 4 speed build video. Today I built a starter house for Sims with disabilities. And yeah, Simproved built a house like this too, a very big, nice house, and she started a challenge where we should build houses for Sims with disabilities. Sims that have a wheelchair, for example, and yeah, so for sure we don't have Sims with disabilities in the Sims 4 until now, but the idea is to build a lot of builds with here you see I just try to make a ramp for the wheelchair and that the real Sims can go up. I have a stair as well, and that finally in the end the EA sees, oh, there's a lot of interest for Sims with disabilities, and therefore maybe then they make a game pack specially for this. And yeah, I found this very interesting, and therefore I thought, yes, I want to do such a build. And I don't want to build a very special, expensive house, but just a simple starter house, because I thought Sims with a wheelchair need a starter house too, not only very, very fancy houses. And it's more easy for me to build. And it's a little bit difficult because I have to build everything with 20,000 simoleons, and so it's not only easy but it's a little bit challenging too. And as you can see, I just built a traditional house with an annex in the back, that it's not just a box but a box with a box in the end, and that it looks a little bit nicer, and it's maybe more easy to live. And I searched colors for the wall and for the roof, and I thought, oh, a bright red roof would be nice. And now I chose rather huge but cheap windows, and I put them everywhere. And I always have to look for how much money it costs already, that I don't make it too expensive. And I'm no expert in building for wheelchair people, not at all, but my father had to use a wheelchair for a while, and therefore my parents have an apartment that is wheelchair proof. I don't know whether you say it like that, and maybe I say a lot of this disability special words wrong, and I hope you don't take offend because of this. This is only because English is not my mother language and I don't know how to say it better. And but because of my father, I know that you need a lot of space in the bathroom, for example, that you can place the wheelchair beside the toilet, and I tried to put a handle there, and I only found the handle for the towels, but I thought, okay, that's better than no handle. And I made the bathroom much bigger than usual, and and empty, that there is space to go inside with the wheelchair and to place it there while you do your bathroom stuff. And I chose a rather big door. And this is the handle it's gone already. And here I wanted to have limitations that are close to the ramp, that you don't fall off the ramp. And maybe you can pull yourself a little bit. And this is a rather big door too, and for the bedroom I just chose an archway, and that is big enough. And yeah, my main goal for everything in this build is to keep it spacey, that you have everything space for putting the wheelchair and to navigating with your wheelchair. I don't know whether this turns out good in the end, but I hope so. And sure, we don't have special furniture for living in a wheelchair up to now, but maybe this will change one day. And yeah, I put the sleeping room, the bedroom there, as you can see. And I wanted here also, I left one space free beside the bed, that you can go there with your wheelchair and then hop to the bed. And on the other side I have a little table that you can put your books there. Oh, I forgot to put a bookshelf into this build, and there is no television either. Oh, I'm very, very sorry. So, but there is a little bit money left over when you have 20,000 simoleons, so you can buy yourself a bookshelf. Usually I never forget to buy a bookshelf. So, very, very sorry. And I'm sure there is enough space in this house to put a bookshelf. And you can put a TV on a little table, that's no problem too. But usually I don't put TVs in my builds, only in the very big ones, because I think living as a sim is nice even without TV. So in that corner I want to make the kitchen. And yeah, there is nothing very special with this kitchen, it's just simple. And I was thinking about a small, so a lower working place, a lower counter that you can see there. And this can't be used by the normal Sims, so it's only a decorative object somehow, to have the idea, okay, you can go there with your wheelchair and cut the vegetables or so on this lower place. And I have a simple table, and I leave the front end, I leave empty, that you can go there with your wheelchair and sit there, and the two chairs are for two guests. And then I realized I don't have much place for a living area. It's all very much open floor, that you don't have to go through narrow doors or so, and just go from one place to the other. But I didn't found it so easy. Here is not much place for the living area. And then I thought, okay, one possibility is that you go with your wheelchair to the sofa, and then you sit down on the sofa and make yourself comfortable. But the other, if you have guests, then the guests sit on the sofa, and yourself, maybe you sit in your wheelchair, and so you need empty place there too. And then I changed the place of this little poof. I thought the poof is nice, then you can sit on your wheelchair and put your legs on this Simproved that you have it more comfortable. And then I thought, okay, there is a little bit of place for a little room, and there a caretaker or a butler could live and could make your life much easier. So this is a really simple room, but it's okay. It has a bed and it has a little, not wardrobe, it's oh, I forgot the word. But you have seen it for your clothes. And there I have a at the left side I have a desk for working also, for writing and so, and if you want you can buy a computer. Yeah, and then I thought on some decorative items, and I'm really sorry that I forgot the bookshelf. Okay, but yeah, if you don't need the wheelchair always, you can place it beside the door, and then maybe you can take something, in Germany we call it a rollator, so this you can walk, a walker maybe, is a thing with wheels that helps you to walk. Old people usually use it, at least in Germany, and so it helps to walk, but it's not a wheelchair. And now I put a little bit stuff on the outside, as you saw, and some terrain painting, yes, and flowers and a little tree, and so that it looks a little bit decorated, but not so much because I already spent the most of the money. And when you start with your living, you want to have a little bit money left over. This house needs a 30 by 20 lot, and you can download it in the gallery. My origin ID is omatana, and I write it in the description below. Yeah, and now you can see the screenshots. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.